Hey guys, this is Chris from Survival Vietnamese, and welcome back to another episode of Hẻm Life.
This is our series where we step into Saigon's hidden alleys, the places most visitors walk past without a single thought. But here's the secret. Alleys in Saigon aren't just shortcuts between streets. They're where you find family life, unforgettable food, and sometimes stories that shaped Vietnam's history.
All right guys, I am starving, it's lunchtime, and it's time to get some bún riêu. Cho 2 tô đầy đủ chị. Dạ bún riêu. Dạ. Dạ. 2 miếng là gì? Nước mía, trời, tưởng là cái gì. Dạ. Dạ, hiểu. Không hiểu cũng dạ. So this is a đầy đủ. Đầy đủ means with everything they got here. So we have in here, I'm not a super expert, okay, but there's the Riêu, which is like minced crab, and then the fried tofu. Here's the blood cube we call week. That's in southern dialect. And this one is đầy đủ, so it also has snails and tomatoes, of course. You cannot have bún riêu without tomatoes. And a little bit about me, some things I don't eat. Bean sprouts. I don't like bean sprouts. I call it crunchy water. It doesn't do anything for me. All right, this already looks so good. Oh wow, that is so đậm đà. That's like packed with flavor. Very tasty, very delicious, flavorful. Đậm đà. Dạ, cảm ơn anh. Oh, it's so fatty. So good. I mean, you could tell because it's packed. There's a lot of people here right now, so you know it's a local favorite. And it goes together with a fresh sugarcane juice, nước mía. So good on a hot day.
It's the kind of meal that connects strangers at low tables and plastic stools. If you want to try, cho tôi một tô bún riêu cua ốc. 1 bowl of crab and snail noodle soup, please.
So you're not a hardcore bún riêu eater unless you add one thing, and that's this. Mắm tôm. I'm pretty sure you can smell it through the camera, right? Yeah, it's like super pungent. I'm not a huge mắm tôm fan, but I can hear my mom's voice saying like, you gotta add it. You don't do bún riêu without mắm tôm, so we're gonna do a little bit. Smell it with me, guys. Yeah. So this video is already doomed from the start because Quận made the big mistake, Quận is our camera guy, of drinking nước mía while filming. You're not supposed to do that, Quận. So in Vietnamese film industry, they believe that there is the patron god of entertainment, and he loves nước mía. And whenever you have nước mía on set, he goes and drinks the nước mía, and then he cannot bless your project. So we're doomed. Let's see how well we do. Dạ, tính tiền em luôn nha. Em 2 tô đầy đủ, 2 nước mía. 101. Dạ, cho em quét mã nha, em không có tiền mặt. Cái quán này là có bao lâu rồi chị? 30 năm. Wow, hèn chi. Rất là ngon. Cảm ơn chị nha.
As you walk deeper in, the sounds of traffic fade. But alleys in Saigon carry stories far bigger than their narrow walls. And this alley, in particular, carries one of the most dramatic stories of the war.
So the really unique thing about this alley is actually something that is very historical. So there's actually a secret bunker here that was used by the Viet Cong. In Vietnamese, this group was called Mặt trận giải phóng miền Nam, which is National Liberation Front. So we're actually going to go visit this, very serious, very important historical site here in Saigon that a lot of people don't know about.
Ngon.
It looks like us drinking nước mía is already causing problems. They didn't let us film inside, but at least they're letting us take pictures. This is one of Ho Chi Minh City's most unique hidden landmarks, an underground weapons bunker. The Vietnamese government continues to preserve and honor this site as a national relic, recognizing the bravery and secrecy that shaped its history during the war. The story begins in the early 1960s. At the time, the Viet Cong needed a way to smuggle weapons right into the heart of Saigon without attracting attention. They turned to a trusted supporter, a man named Trần Văn Lai. By day, he was a furniture dealer and contractor for the South Vietnamese government, but secretly, he was a revolutionary. He purchased this modest house on Lý Chinh Thang Street, not far from the city center. Beneath it, he and his team built a hidden bunker disguised beneath everyday living spaces. To neighbors and passerby, it looked like any other home. In reality, it was a carefully planned safe house, part of the underground network preparing for future offensives. The bunker was ingeniously designed. The team dug about 2 meters below ground, reinforced the walls, and created a chamber large enough to hide rifles, ammunition, grenades, and even rocket launchers. From 1966 to 1968, the house functioned as one of the most important weapon caches in the city. Couriers disguised as workers or traders would bring in weapons bit by bit, hiding them inside furniture deliveries. By the time of the Tet Offensive in 1968, this single bunker was holding hundreds of weapons ready to be moved across Saigon for coordinated attacks. What's remarkable is how long it remained undetected, right under the noses of South Vietnamese authorities. Families lived upstairs, life went on as normal, while below, an entire arsenal sat waiting. Today, the bunker is open to visitors as a reminder of the hidden war fought beneath Saigon streets. It's a place where ordinary life and extraordinary resistance coexisted, and where history quite literally lies just below the surface.
All right, so this is extra special because it's like an alley in the alley. So it's extra secret. You ready? Trời ơi, nó đông. Dạ, cảm ơn cô. Cái quán này là có bao lâu rồi cô? Also 30 years. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Everything's 30 years here. So she said that it used to be out in the alley and now it's a house. So they expanded.
Bún bò Huế, mỡ nổi, cô như. This little stall has even caught Michelin's attention. That's the charm of Saigon. You'll find world-class flavors hidden in the most unassuming corners.
So I'm pretty boring. So I'm just gonna get bún bò tái nạm. So that's with steak and well done brisket. Dạ cho 2 tô tái nạm chị.
Ok, 2 tô số 5 á đúng không?
Dạ, 2 tô số 5.
Có 2 trứng mỡ. Mỡ yên tâm, luôn luôn mặc định là có 2 trứng mỡ.
So the cool thing about this place is it's called bún bò mỡ nổi. So then we ordered our bún bò, our beef soup, and we ordered along with that the fat. So actually she said it comes with it. So she said, don't worry, that's automatic. What I really admire about these restaurants is that the hospitality is really good. Like they're always so smiley and really nice, but they are really tough. You can tell from how they're shouting across the restaurant to the kitchen. Like I bet it's not easy running these. All right, let's give you guys some vocabulary so you guys can impress people next time you come to a bún bò Huế restaurant. Of course, we got bún bò. Thập cẩm. Thập cẩm is with everything. So we have heo sắc. Heo sắc is sliced pork. Nạm, that's a brisket. Chả sắc. Chả is the pork roll sliced. And then yaw. Yaw is pork leg. And there's a translation right there. Crunchy water. Oh, here we go. Come on, em. Yeah, I'm excited. This is my first time here, so it's the real deal. Ooh, wow, that's super tasty. I'm so sad. My mom was here 3 weeks ago. I really wish I took her here. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, it's amazing. So the first slurp. Oh my gosh. You guys remember Tasty? Đậm đà.
Em ơi, cái này là chân ớt sa tế rất là ngon.
Dạ.
Em nếm vô ngon.
Yeah, come on, chị. So she gave us a tip. You gotta put some of this satay. This is satay, right? Some of this chili. Give it a kick. Yeah. And then lime. So let's get a little lime in there. So she gave us some. She gave us some suggestions. Put a little lime. Pop some satay in there. I think I'm doing this right. Mix it up. I think it's already good without it. And then here is the fat. Earlier, you know, because it's my first time here, I thought this was the fat, but this is obviously the extra fat right here from the top of the pot. That's what this place is known for. Fat, ma. All right, I'm going in. Ooh, wow. It's mostly broth flavored. You know, it's not like a big melted, you know, bowl of fat. Yeah, it's a bunch of pork flavor. I'm not a big fan of like eating fat, but I'm gonna do it. It's like a small guy. Never mind, this guy wants to join me. Oh, wow. That's a pleasant surprise. From somebody who doesn't eat this because of the texture, that's really nice. It just all melted in my mouth. Wow.
Dạ, con cảm ơn ạ. Ăn xong rồi ghiền mốt về bển, mai mốt đi con đi theo qua bển con nấu. Ok, trời ơi. Bên đó mà có được mấy đó. Anh này đang review là cô.
Dạ, ông bà cũng đến từ Mỹ ha. Dạ, con cũng từ Mỹ luôn.
Từ Mỹ mà cô nghe tiếng từ bên Mỹ rồi nha.
Dạ, con sinh ra bên đó. Dạ.
Cô nói tới ăn thử.
Dạ.
Cô ở gần đây mà cô đâu.
Ủa, cô chú là từ đó, ở bên Mỹ ở đâu?
Cali ở San Diego.
Con cũng vậy, con ở Cali. Con ở LA, Los Angeles. Yeah. Nhưng con sống đây cũng 2 năm rồi.
Vậy hả?
Dạ. Vậy cả nhà con qua đây hết rồi.
Vậy hả?
Em trai, em gái, bố mẹ con cũng qua đây luôn. Dạ. Ba con thì năm nay là 72 tuổi. Thì sẽ về hưu, năm nay là năm cuối cùng làm việc á, cái năm sau thì sẽ về đây. Dạ.
Đây công việc của con khá không?
Dạ, con thì con mở trường học.
Con mở trường
Dạ, con mở trường học, con dạy tiếng Việt. Dạ, cho người gốc Việt á. Dạ, người như con.
Người Việt ở đây lộn dư tiếng Việt rồi.
Dạ, cho thế hệ tụi con thì bây giờ thì nhiều người cần tiếng Việt, cho nên con dạy cho thế hệ tụi con ở bên Mỹ.
Tiếng Việt
chúc mừng con.
Dạ, cảm ơn.
Ở cái khu này con nhiều đồ ăn ngon lắm con.
Trong cái hẻm này thôi là cũng ngon. Tụi con làm nội dung về cái hẻm này. Hồi nãy đi ăn bún riêu, cái giờ nhảy qua đây ăn bún bò, cái rồi đây có bánh da lợn này, rồi ăn hết rồi.
Bánh da lợn hả?
Dạ, trong cái hẻm này hình như có. Dạ, hồi nãy con nghiên cứu. Nhà con thì ở quận 4.
Quận 4.
Dạ.
Ở quận 4 có mấy chỗ ăn ngon lắm.
Nhiều lắm. Dạ, con tấm ốc này kia ăn
Ốc á.
mệt nghỉ luôn.
Cô thì cô em ở quận 3 đây này nha.
Dạ. Dạ.
Nhưng mà cô có chỗ ngoại.
Dạ.
Đòi bơi, thành cho cô phải thuê ngoài ra ngoài.
Đòi bơi. Đang đến đây chơi.
Tới
Dạ.
cô chị, cô em nữa rồi.
Dạ.
Qua đây là...
Con cũng vậy nữa, mới cách đây 3 tuần mẹ con về chơi, với lại cũng dẫn cháu con nữa. Cháu con 9 tuổi, nó chưa bao giờ đi Việt Nam hết á, là nó đến đây 2 tuần, thì con cũng sợ là nó đến đây không biết là cho nó làm cái gì nữa, nhưng mà nó cũng tự nghiên cứu, nó xem YouTube, nó có kế hoạch từ đầu tới cuối luôn. Trời ơi, đi shopping, đi cà phê, cái gì chó mèo gì tùm lum hết, là cái gì cũng dạ thích lắm. Dạ.
Lớn thì nó về Việt Nam nó sống.
Dạ. Dạ đúng rồi, cháu con có 9 tuổi rồi. So right next to the secret bunker is a cafe that has also a lot of really interesting museum pieces, and you can get some delicious coffee. So this is all really a little bit difficult for me to process because my family lived in South Vietnam and they escaped by boat. Actually, my mom left by boat. She tried to go by boat, but then eventually she left on the AmeriAsian baby program in 1984. She met my dad over in the States and they moved to California, and then right after that I was born. You know, them being on the other side, coming here and then learning this perspective, it's just hard for me because, you know, it's something that I didn't learn when I was growing up in the States. But, you know, I took the path of a history teacher and did a lot of reading, a lot of research, and I've spent enough time in Vietnam to have the highest respect for what people went through during the revolution, fighting for the liberation of Vietnam. And so I'm at a place where I could respect people that were going through it, you know, regardless of what side they were on, including the Americans, right? The really young American soldiers that were fighting here, a lot of them didn't want to be here, right? So the sad reality is that war is just horrific regardless. And, you know, just being here and holding space for what everyone has gone through on all sides and being very respectful of what people went through here. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on another episode of Hẻm Life. Today was a really, really special one. You got a lot of food today and also a lot of history. So we will catch you on the next one.